What's going on, everybody? It's Mr. Fresh Giddy coming at you with another morning motivation. I always about to say Monday. We know it's not Monday. Yesterday was Monday. Uh, so welcome to another morning motivation, guys. Again, I can't express to you enough how truly grateful I am that you guys wake up with me and come in and say hi and you come in and you pay attention and you take these things, um, you know, with you throughout the day. And I can't really express how grateful I am to you for showing up for me. So, with that being said, guys, we're gonna jump in today. If it's your first time watching me on YouTube, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so that you never miss an upload. That's all you have to do for me to help me out. It's just click the like button, comment, subscribe, do one, two, or all three of those things. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you're on if you're on Facebook, make sure you like and make sure that you comment and share the video. If you can't like and you can't comment, just make sure you share the video. Sharing is caring, right? Sharing is caring. We want to get this message out to everybody so we can help as many people as we can. I'm on a mission to help 1,000. I had a small goal, right? And so I had a small goal. Here's something separate from what we're talking about today, but I had a small goal of, helping 100 people. But then I ran across a book. Well, I didn't run across it. My wife kind of told me about it, and it's called the 10X Rule by Grant Cardone. And I did not read the book. But I did, look it up to see what was in it, and I came across some notes about what the book was about, and so I kind of read through the notes, and it's basically saying you need to 10x your dreams, because once you reach your goals, once you figure out the way of the world to try to reach your goals, and you reach the goals, you realize you could have went so much further. So he says, why not go further right now instead of going to a place and then have to start all over, right? Trying to reach the next goal. So whatever your goal is, then add 10x it, and then go for that goal. So I had a goal of 100. So I'm just gonna 10x it and make it 1,000. So we're gonna help 1,000 people, man. We're gonna help 1,000 guys, get to that 6-figure status. Okay, so that's where we're going. That's where we're going with it. If you're not making 6 figures now, then we're gonna try to get you to 6 figures. Hopefully we can do it, absolutely free. That's the goal. To get 1,000 people absolutely free up to $100,000, 6 figures. Man, I remember, starting out when I started out with this stuff, man. I didn't didn't know what I was doing. I thought I did, but I didn't know what I was doing, and living in a 2-bedroom apartment with 2 kids. Really kind of just open your eyes to like what you got going on, and this kind of segues into what we're talking about today on this, and then trying and getting it wrong, and trying and having some small successes, some small wins, and getting there. We struggled in the beginning. We man, we might have been doing 1, maybe 2 jobs a week. And then I was working full time, and then coming home and dealing with, wife and kids, and and then we moved up to what we thought was better, but then we ended up having another kid. So a family of 5 in a 2-bedroom apartment with 3 kids, So we thought we were doing better, and in actuality, we took a step forward that was really disguised as a step backwards. It's really a blessing in disguise. Remember, I said, let the pain push you to greatness. Let that pain push you to greatness, right? So really, we took a step. We thought we took a step forward, and we actually took a step backwards, because we moved into a way better area, but we still ended up in a 2-bedroom apartment with with 3 kids now, with 3 kids in one bedroom. So although we're living in a luxury apartment in a nice part of town with a gated community, and you know, you know, our jobs got us, 3 vehicles, and we're handling it all. But we're still living in poverty. But the pain is the driving force in trying to move up and get out of that situation. And now, we're doing 5-figure months. We're doing 5-figure months, and what we're trying to do is we're trying to get to people, bring as many people as we can to these 5-figure months, and want to do it all for free. So we're giving you principles in the morning, and in the business building group, we're really gonna be diving into some things, and doing some webinars and things like that, so you guys can attend and get some great information and learn how to get to them 5-figure months. All right, that's 10K or more. All right. So with that being said, this segues into what we're talking about is don't let, your circumstance define your path. Okay. Don't let your circumstance define your path. So what that means is, we all have bills to pay. We all have something that we need to take care of. We've got bills, we've got insurance, we've got, all these things, all these expenses. And what we tend to do is we tend to look at our circumstance and say, let's fix our circumstance by doing what we need to do to get the capital to, pay our bills, to pay all of the obligations that we have. And we get so wrapped up in that stuff that we don't see the bigger picture. Remember I was talking about stop chasing the money and chase the knowledge. And what happens is we're letting our circumstance dictate our path. So that goes all the way down to when you're dealing with your customers and you're trying to come up with price. You start looking at your circumstance. You start looking at, man, I do have to pay my car note, and I do have to pay my insurance. Or, right now we have a pressing issue of paying, the rent, and I need $200 more. And so, I'll let this customer talk me, down to $200 from what originally would be a $500 job. So I let them talk me down to $200 because at least, hey, something is better than nothing, right? Not in all cases. You're letting your circumstance, you hear me? Can I say amen? Amen? You're letting your circumstance dictate your path. Okay? If your circumstance can dictate your path at that point, it'll continue to do that over and over and over and over and over again, because you're living in a poverty mindset to say that, man, I've got to make this money so I can pay the bills. And my mindset is, I got to make the bill money. And if you put energy on that, all you'll ever make is the bill money. All you'll ever make is the bill money. Your circumstance will determine your path, right? You don't want your circumstance to determine your path. You want your own mind to determine your path. Instead of saying, I got to make the bill money, say, I've got to hit my goal mark of 6 figures, or I gotta hit my goal of 7 figures. However much money you make, you are the master of your own destiny. Whatever energy you put into what you're trying to do, that's what you'll get out of it. Okay, it's a rule. I can't even really break it down more than that here, because I couldn't give you I don't have the time to devote to explaining to you why and giving you scientific data and scientific breakdown of why this works, but it does. Your mindset will whatever a man thinketh, so shall he be. So if you are thinking, I've got to get this bill money, all you'll ever get is the bill money. Have you ever noticed that? You've been out working. If you do this full time and you always are concentrating on bill money. You realize you always get the money for your bills, right? You always get the money for your bills. But I'm willing to bet you that you're never really in abundance. You're getting the bill money, but you want to expand, right? I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of people out there that's like, I'm working to get the bill money. You get the bill money, but you want to expand. He's like, I need to expand, and you're wondering why all you can ever do is just get enough for the bills and maybe have a little bit left over, for this and that. But it's the mindset. Everything goes back to mindset. You're letting the circumstances that you're in right now dictate your path, right? So you need to stop that. Set 10x your goals. Okay, if you want to make, $10,000 a month, put a zero on it. Let's make 100,000 a month, right? All right, and it's not far fetched. It's not far fetched. You can get there. It may take you a little bit of time, but you can get there. But if you start to think and live and walk in abundance, that abundance will come to you. If you think and walk in fear and doubt, that fear and doubt, those things that you materialize through your thoughts will come back to you. It will be, it will be failure. It will be you couldn't do it. It'll be all those things. All right. But if you continue to believe and continue to think and continue to strive for things greater than what your circumstance is at this point, you will always achieve greater than what your circumstance is at this point. Let me tell you this. When I first quit I was teaching. Some of you know I was teaching. I was teaching video production and, out here in Georgia. I did it in high school. I did it in middle school. And when I quit teaching, it was definitely not at the right time because my wife was not working. She had quit beforehand to pursue, a business, and just by circumstance that the business hadn't started doing anything. And then I quit. Of course, I was doing some pressure washing on the side, but then I quit, and my wife and I were basically, well, I won't say I'm unemployed, but I'm an entrepreneur, and she was an entrepreneur, and the only thing we had is the pressure washing, really, money just coming in, and so I could have just let my circumstance, take me through what, just trying to get the bill money. But I set my sight on doing 5-figure months because I was like, I gotta have a goal, and I want to be in abundance, and I must make my salary and her salary for us to survive. So it was not an option. I didn't have an option to just make it. I didn't have an option to just get the bill money. I had the only option I had was to be in abundance. Okay. And once I thought like that, and once I put myself in that position, every month, like clockwork, boom, I'm hitting 5 figures. I'm hitting 5 figures. Okay. So, man, so I want to just leave you guys with today. Just because your circumstance looks bleak, just because your circumstance looks like, look unsurmountable, like it's just to a point where you're like, man, I've got to hustle to get this money. Look past what you need and look to what you want. What will get you out of that situation? Okay. Because the answer is not, trying to make it. The answer is to live in abundance. All right. If you know that you can dream and think and believe and you'll achieve, why have low goals? Reach for as much as you can get. All right. As much as your brain allows you to think you can get. All right. Then you can get it. And then even after that, you can get more. It's in abundance. Money is in abundance. Money's everywhere. It's in abundance. You can get it. You can attract it to yourself. Okay. So I just want to leave you with that, man. Don't let the circumstance determine your path. Okay. Don't let these customers tell you that your service is only worth $150 or $99. Okay? If they tell you that, you say, peace. There's tons more customers out here that will pay my price. Okay? So live in abundance. Set a goal for making, your ticket price, your average ticket to be a certain amount. And if you can and just think, if I can make my average ticket say $500 each time, and then I do 4 jobs that week, that's $2,000. Okay. Or I can do 5 jobs, right? If I can do 5 jobs, that's 2,500, right? That's 2,500. So 2,500 in 4 weeks is what? 10,000. There you go. So, as we work, we can average out our costs to being, $2,500 basically a week, based on the different various, because everyone is not going to be 500. You might get some that's 7, you might get some that's 3, you might get a lot around 4 or 5. But if we average out over the weeks, on average, it'll work out like that. Just set a goal for your month and try to reach that goal. And when you try to reach that goal, you got to do everything in your power to reach that goal. All right, guys. So that is it, man. Remember, turn the notch. If you need help, man, give me a call. It's a rapid growth call in the description. You can click on the link. If you're on Facebook, if you want the link, just let me know in the comments. I'll post the link there for you. I might as well just go ahead and post it for you there so that you guys can schedule a rapid growth call with me. And we'll talk about what's going on, and we'll try to work you through the problem. Now, specialized help, one-on-one help is something that takes time away from, businesses, where I am, constantly making money doing, business things. So I do ask to be compensated for my time when we speak one-on-one. But other than that, if you want to join the pressure washing business building group, where we'll be giving some of these tips out and teaching you some business principles and teaching some other things, you can go ahead and jump in there. And then that information is totally free. But I want to help people in that way. And then if, again, the one-on-one time where it's taking time away from my business, I do need to be compensated for that time. So I think that's only fair to be compensated for my time. So if you want to give me a rapid growth call, click the link, invest in yourself, business owners invest in themselves, invest in their education. I just spent probably $75 this week on 2 books to improve my education. So, I don't think that, investing, less than $60 into some knowledge for your business is a tall ask. So, if that interests you, if that's something that you want to do, if that's something that you need, then go ahead and click the link down in the description for the rapid growth call. We'll talk about these things. We'll get you on the right track. And you can get specialized, one-on-one help, man. And like I said, I do want to help people for free. Like I said, I'll be giving out information in the group. So if you don't want to make that investment, at least make a time investment into the free information that you can get. So either way, if I can help you out, I'm very, very appreciative of, or very, very willing to help in any way possible that I can. So, share this video, share the information with people. It doesn't even have to be just pressure washing, guys. It could be anybody in any business. I can help anybody, any business, get to the point where they need to get to, because it's all data driven, and it's a formula that you follow. You just got to find out the formula that works for you. Okay, and we can do that by just talking and looking at market research and things like that. So Yeah, guys, if that interests you, man, go ahead and click on that link. Make a small investment in your future. It's way less than what you'll be spending by spinning your wheels out there, spending money trying to figure it out, instead of coming to someone who can help you and set you on the right path. That's my time, guys. I'm Mr. Fresh. You dig? And make sure you turn the notch. That's our thing, right? Turn the notch and believe. Believe. All right.